Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to model this essay plan. So what you're going to do is we are going to find some ideas from the beginning, two from the middle and one from the end that you could use if you were going to write a whole essay plan on the theme of ambition in Macbeth. So you can see down the left hand side, my points in the beginning, ideally I'd want to take that from Act 1. The points from the middle, doesn't matter where in Act 2 and Act 4 that they're from, but you would want to make sure they're in chronological order in the table and in your essay. And point from the end, ideally you want to be using Act 5. So my first point I'm going to make about ambition is that I'm going to put that Lady Macbeth sees ambition in Macbeth, but thinks he doesn't have the bad qualities to carry it through. Okay, and actually the it, I maybe might put prophecies through. Okay, now I know what quote I want to use. If you struggle with this bit or struggle with quotes, what you can do is you can just click on this link here, evidence quotation, and that will take you to a SparkNotes site about Macbeth and quotes and ambition. So if you're not sure, you can actually have a look through and it tells you the quote. Now this little bit in brackets here actually tells you what act and scene. So if it says 1.3, that means it's from Act 1, Scene 3. So it gives you an idea. So you can either have a look at that to come up with ideas, or you can use it to try and find quotes to support your ideas, or both, but you have that resource there. So my quote is going to be the illness. Okay, so actually, if I go back to my quote slide here, Lady Macbeth says, "Thou wouldst be great, so you would be great as king, not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it." So that means you've got ambition, Macbeth, but you don't have the bad qualities of your character to make you follow something as evil as killing the king through. So I'm going to do that. Now, what is actually happening in the quote? So Lady Macbeth is discussing M's character as she plans the to murder King Duncan. Okay, what does the quote show about ambition? Okay, so really here I want to be using a bit of single word analysis. So illness presents ambition as something which can be contagious and all consuming. So I'm really thinking about that word illness, because an illness is often contagious. It often all consuming means it kind of takes over your body. So that's my single word analysis. I might go into a little bit more detail when I write my paragraph later, but for the moment that's enough. And what might Shakespeare's intention be here? Well, the whole plot of this play is about having the ambition or the murderous intent to kill the king. And obviously, we know that that isn't something that would be acceptable by Shakespearean society. So here, I'm going to say that Shakespeare is showing that the wrong sort of ambition is negative, and I would link to the divine. Actually, I wouldn't link it to the divine right of kings. I would link to the idea of the king being God on earth and no one should kill them. Okay, so I'm not putting all my ideas down, but I'm putting enough that I can go and write a Pearl paragraph later. So you can use that idea if you want to. If you don't, just don't use it. And remember, you've got those quote bank links up here, and it isn't just quotes, it explains a lot about what they mean as well.